G'day folks, welcome back to Wanderstop. Hope you guys are doing well. Goodness me, in the previous episode we learnt of a very big twist. Whether or not it really happened, again, still questionable, but apparently we did eventually find Master Winters. We just sort of suppressed those memories somehow, and we actually injured Master Winters to the point where she just told us to leave and not come back. And for whatever reason, we did not remember any of that happening. So, a very sad turn of events, to be honest. And yeah, who knows whether or not we will be able to actually learn how to fight again, because if that truly happened, then Master Winters would likely not want to help us. But yeah, we've got obviously a change of scenery here again. A very ghostly white kind of scenery happening at Wanderstop. And yeah, if I remember correctly, we did say that the first thing that we want to do is just to get our growing done initially, just so that we can, you know, sort of deal with... It's a very eerie soundtrack going on here. I can't say that I like this scenery, but you know, we're going to have to live with it for a while. So yeah, we're going to get our growing and all that sort of stuff done first, and then hopefully we'll be able to, you know, do what we need to do with all of the teas that we need to make. I'm just sort of concerned here because it seems like the only thing that's available to us is the clippers. I don't actually see the watering can anywhere, so that's a concern. There appears to be no music. Is this like a nightmare state that we're in? Maybe. Also guys, just before we continue, I do feel like you may see me be a little bit disoriented in this particular episode, purely because I have been away for a little bit, so these seeds, they're weed seeds. Okay, well, I don't know about planting weeds everywhere. Oh, and look at that. All the weeds are growing so quickly. Well, let's scrap the idea of planting stuff and let's just have a chat with Borrow in that case. Hello, miss. Borrow has made you a cup of tea. Won't you have a sip? Here, I am hoping it helps. How are you feeling? Any better than before? I'm trying to, but... Oh god, why? Why would... I can't. Miss Alter, it sounds like trying to describe it is perhaps not the best thing for now. Please, simply take a bit of time to rest and have some tea. Just to be letting yourself return to neutral, yes? That is all. I'm wishing you very well, as always. Alright, well, I guess we're going to have this tea then. I don't know about looking at all the weeds while we drink this tea. So perhaps maybe we can just have the tea up here. Oh, more weeds there. There are weeds everywhere, to be honest, so I guess it doesn't really matter where we sit. I was maybe wanting to sit above the clearing, but that's fine.
I'm awful. I'm not a good person. I was doing so good. Everything was so good. And then oh my god, I'm pathetic. I had everything. And I threw all of it away. All I had to do... She was right there. The one person who could help me. She was right there and I just... like I was an animal. I don't know. I don't know what I deserve anymore. Maybe I'm nothing. Yeah. Nothing. I'll never deserve anything good like that. Ever again.
Okay, that's rough. A really bad mental state to be in. I have a theory, guys, that perhaps maybe what we're seeing in this clearing and Wanderstop itself is, in fact, Alta's state of mind. Perhaps. And that's why it's sort of a little bit eerie right now, because she is going into some really dark depths in her mind. Possibly. I'm really hoping that the stuff with Master Winters didn't actually happen. But, I get the feeling that it has. Let's drop this off, just to clean it, and, I mean, I'm not entirely sure what we're supposed to do at this point, but maybe let's have another chat with Borrow. Hello, miss. Are things feeling okay? She was doing nothing. She was just sitting there. And I couldn't stop. That's not... I swear that's not me. I wouldn't do that. You know that's not me, right? Please, Miss Alta, it is okay. You do not need to be explaining yourself to me. All that Borrow would like is for you to be finding your footing again. It may simply take some time, yes? That is okay. I will be right here, I promise. And then there's the matter of the... let's call it the alter ego. That's sort of getting Alta to do things, and things that perhaps maybe she doesn't intend. Again, not entirely sure what to make of that. And not entirely sure of what to make of this entire situation. We only have weeds. And they're taking over. Taking over absolutely everything, and I don't think cutting the weeds down will really be a good move for us, although we do have the clippers, obviously. We have a guest. I don't even know if we're going to be able to make some tea. I mean, we don't even have the gear for it. But let's have a chat, and let's see what this person's all about. They're riding a cloud, and their hairstyle makes me think of Dragon Ball, so, you know, it's I feel like this guy's maybe related to Goku somehow on Kintown. Hoy there. Well now, ain't this a welcome sight? Some kind of shop you got here? Sure looks that way now. Tea. I serve tea. A tea shop? Well, ain't that just a blessin'? I'll sure have a cup, yeah? Yeah. Cup of tea. It's a shop. Well, are you okay, friend? You seem a little off. Yeah, you know, just... Tell you what, don't you worry about me. All's good. I'll just be around, yeah? Just be right over there. Yep. Yeah, okay. So no tea for him. I mean, that's good news for us because it's not like we're going to be able to brew him any tea. Are there any tea bushes out here in this version of the clearing? Because I don't even think that that's a thing. I haven't seen any. Nope, not at all. And with nothing to do, and only the clippers for us to use, perhaps maybe I should start clipping all of this. Because I don't see what else we're supposed to do right now. Perhaps maybe this is supposed to teach us the futility of it all. And that we're not really going to be able to control the weeds. Same as you can't really control everything and every aspect of your life. Okay, he wants to talk again. I think that's probably a better activity than cutting all of these weeds, to be honest. Let's have a chat. What do you want? Oh. Well, okay, so he's not talking anymore. Perhaps maybe that means we can get out of this nightmare state? Let's have a chat with Borrow, see what he thinks. Borrow, that guy sitting on the cloud. He's already gone totally silent. Really? But he only arrived just a moment ago. He is saying nothing at all? How very fascinating. Miss Alta, this is quite unusual. Up until now, our customers have only gone silent after a long period. Borrow was wondering if it was something to do with the shop itself. But now I am having a new hypothesis as to what is happening. Please, won't you join me at the shrine under the willow tree? I will tell you more. Sure. Do we even have... Yeah, we don't even have access to the camera, because I was gonna say, maybe it's a good idea for us to just take a picture of the fellow. We don't even know his name, but, you know, he's been here, so... Oh, okay, we don't even have any books. I thought perhaps maybe we can, you know, take a pic so that we don't forget him. Place it in one of the frames, but anyway. Not too much to do. So, let's have a chat. Oh my goodness. Yeah. All these weeds are definitely taking over. Here's what Borrow is thinking. This forest has a mind of its own, surely you've noticed. Indeed, I am learning more about it all the time. The forest responds and reacts. It can react and it can destroy. All of this, the forest can do only because of the people who are inside it. People like me, like our customers, and like you. Miss Alta, the forest is reacting to you. What you are feeling inside, it is informing what we see here in the clearing. And Borrow suspects that this silence from our customers, the need to change clearings, something in you is asking for this. As though a part of you wishes to move on and is requesting a change. In truth, I do not know for sure, but this is being my guess. Tell you what, we will light the shrine once again. Let's simply see what the shrine has in store for us this time, and then we go from there. One foot in front of the other, yes? There we go. You may now sit at the shrine if you care to. Please do you as you feel, Miss Alta, no rush. As always, I will be here if you are needing anything. Thank you so very, very much for your patience. Alright, well, we'll definitely set at the shrine, but one thing that we perhaps can do in this state is we might be able to go out and try an escape. Maybe. I'm kind of curious to see what would happen if we did that. So yeah, let's do it. Let's try. What am I doing out here? Maybe I could find Master Winters and apologize to her. If I found her out here again, perhaps I could convince her it was all a mistake. Would she believe that? She said I'm out of control. I could show her that I'm in control of myself. Nope. Definitely not in control. But yeah, it's good to see what would happen there in this particular state. Okay, Borrow didn't even return us this time. A bit rude. Okay, well, it's time for us to move on. Would have liked to get to know this guy on the cloud a little bit more, but we do need to leave. Yeah, unfortunately, all of the weeds, they do actually slow us down a little bit. Where is the shrine? I'm obviously going the wrong way. Oh, here it is. I was gonna say, where the hell is it? Yeah, alright, let's leave this ghastly place. Hopefully, we come to a more interesting looking version of the clearing. Let's sit down and let our mind wander. Yep, let's do it. I don't remember my name, what I'm doing here. It's a blur. It's fog. Please, someone.
Hey, I'm here. I've got you. Do you remember who you are?
You hate me. You want me to suffer.
Hate you? What are you talking about? This is what you asked me to do. You wanted to be amazing. That's what we're doing. Together. We're achieving the impossible. There isn't a person alive who wants you to succeed as much as I do.
I know. I believe you. But you don't let me rest, ever. I need to rest at some point. How about after I find and apologize to Master Winters?
No. You have to let go of that. It's in the past. Don't you remember the bigger goal? Undefeated for the rest of your life.
But why can't I just rest first? Then I'll get to the bigger goal after that.
Alta, if we stop now, something horrible will happen.
Something horrible? What are you talking about?
It'll tear us both to pieces. It will destroy us. You know this.
No, I don't know. Explain this. What horrible thing is going to happen if we rest?
Hey, you're going to be okay.
Get away from me! Ah, this looks much better. Definitely more serene than the one that we had before. Hello again, miss. How are you doing? Borrow. There's this person that I keep seeing. She looks like me. She has my voice, and she tells me what to do. She's unrelenting. I can't disobey anything she says. I think I attacked Master Winters because of her. I see. And Miss Alta, where do you think this person comes from? She's not me. I know she looks like me, but we're different. She isn't you? No. She's something else. I would never attack Master Winters. Never. I know myself. Someone could be manipulating me, getting me to attack people. That's possible, right? What if the person manipulating me is using a disguise to look like me? That would make sense. There's plenty of explanations. I'm not a bad person. No, it doesn't matter where she came from. All that matters is getting free of her. Yeah, I'll find a way. I'll fix this. Don't worry. Miss Alta, gosh. Yeah? What is it? Nothing. Never mind. I will trust your judgment on the matter. This is being your journey, not Borrow's. Right. Let's just get back to to running the shop, okay? I don't want to talk about this anymore. We'll just, grow plants and make tea, and serve it, and sweep leaves.
I'm supposed to rest, right? I'll just relax and rest and chill out and make tea. Focus, Alta. Focus on relaxing. You can do this. And hey, if I can't fight anymore, then I'll just be great at making tea instead. That's fine.
Right. Great. Good. Let's do it. Here we go. Miss Alta, Borrow would like to make you a cup of tea. You've been working quite hard. Why don't you let someone else handle this particular task? Oh. Okay, sure. Excellent. I will be back in a minute. Wow. So, what impresses me about this game is that it seems to be able to capture the essence and the spirit of a chronic, workaholic, right? Like, someone who pushes themselves constantly and to the limit constantly, and tells themselves constantly not to take any breaks and just to keep pushing and pushing and pushing to the point where they don't even realize that they're tired, and that the concept of rest is almost foreign to them, but also, you know, something that they're against. They view it as a bit of a negative. And funnily enough, I've known people like that, and the way they try to relax is counterproductive, if you will, because they keep saying that they have to focus on relaxing, and the whole point of relaxing is not to focus at all and to actually just enjoy things as they are, right? So kudos to the writers of this game, actually, because they've captured it perfectly. Here you are. This particular cup of tea is made very lovingly with painted gourds. Painted gourds taste like one's favorite type of ice cream. Isn't that wonderful? How does the fruit know what kind of ice cream is your favorite? Who knows? It's a miracle of nature. Anyway, I hope you are finding some time to simply sit and take care of yourself, Miss Alta. And of course, Borrow will be right here if you are needing anything at all. Okay, well, why don't we enjoy this cup of tea, and this time I am actually going to go up here above the clearing just to get a good view of it all. And yeah, unfortunately the last place we sat down to, you know, I guess think about our thoughts, we kind of had a situation where the wind was blowing and blocking the view of the camera. But hopefully this time around we'll get a better view of the clearing and Wanderstop.
I don't have a lot of overtly pleasant memories with my mother. But there was this one magical afternoon where she brought home ice cream out of the blue. And then the two of us sat in our back porch and ate it together and chatted and sat in silence. I can't even explain why. But it was just peaceful and magical. And then, out of nowhere, she says, "You know, we're both so lucky that we have your father. I know you don't care for him, but we're so lucky." We? I thought to myself, what was she talking about? She said, "I promise with him around, it's going to get better." My mind clamped down on that phrase. It's going to get better. What did she mean? What was going to get better? What was wrong? Did she know something I didn't? I started to feel sick. That night I couldn't sleep. Vaguely in the back of my throat, it felt as though something was making it harder to breathe.
Okay, some kind of mystery about her past there. I wonder if what we're dealing with here is like maybe multiple personality disorder, even? And the way she's trying to suppress that is by working herself to death and challenging herself constantly, to the point where she forgets even that she's got multiple personalities. Maybe. Again, I'm just theorizing here, but... Okay, well, I mean, this version of the clearing looks so much better. And now we should be able to begin our... Oh, okay, we've got a guest already. This bird-looking lady, maybe? But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I think it's probably a good idea for us to do what we said that we were going to do, which is to do all of the growing first. Let's grab all of our tools as well. Ooh, we've got green seeds now. So looking forward to discovering what new things we're going to be able to grow with that. And yeah, let's see. We've got a little bit of tea already. That's good. But yeah, let's gear up here and let's get out there and do some work. Don't have to go too crazy, but Perhaps maybe in this episode I would like the majority of our plants grown. We don't have that little sort of garden section that is usually sort of carved out for us, but I mean, there's a free spot here, and it's right next to the spigot, so I think we'll still utilize this area for growing all of our fruits and seeds. Let's get out there and perhaps maybe start with a little bit of tea. I'm really hoping that the weeds don't become too much of a problem this time. And I'm, again, theorizing, guys. I like to theorize a lot, don't I? You know, the version of the clearing previously obviously had all of those weeds growing exponentially, but the clearing before that also had a bit of a problem with weeds, which I decided to then ignore after a while, because it was a little bit pointless, I thought. But I think, based on what we've just learned, it could be based on Alta's state of mind at any given point. So, you know, this time around we're not really seeing too many of the weeds, so I'm thinking we've got a pretty decent state of mind at the moment. But who knows, that could change depending on all of our interactions. Perhaps maybe our interaction with Ren and how that all sort of went down wasn't really good for us in the end. So I got some green seeds from here. Just grab these, and since we've got all the tea, let's just drop that and get that going. Whoops. Let's dump that in. And let's get to planting. We'll need probably more seeds. So let me just fill this up. And we might water a few of the plants that we know are around. And let's just take stock of our seeds here. We don't really have any red seeds right now, so probably need to work on that. Oh, this doesn't have any spores anymore. Okay, so gonna need to look for the ones that do have the spores. So more yellow seeds here, that's fine. Demon Hunter's been here. Oh, what about this? What is this? Okay, we're not really getting anything from that. And I guess these don't have spores anymore. Are we going to be able to find the red seeds? So I'm a little concerned now. Maybe I just need to do a lap around to see if we can't find the red seeds somewhere. Or a plant that'll give us the red seeds. Or maybe in this version of the clearing we have no access to the red seeds. That could perhaps be a thing as well. The more weeds we cut and the more leaves we sweep, we may actually be able to find more seeds that way, and perhaps maybe we can find a red seed and then propagate it from there. Oh! No, we do have access to like a proper sort of garden area here. It's a little far from the tea shop itself, but I suppose maybe we can just use the area near the tea shop though. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's just explore a little further. Oh. Got some mushrooms growing near our sword and the mask over there. Yeah, I wonder if Ren's mask, I know, you know, it represents his warrior spirit and stuff, but is that also maybe a representation of the other personality that we have? and that we're trying to let go, you know? And perhaps as a result of letting go and having the mask, you know, placed down, so to speak, that's triggered the ghostly version of the tea shop that we experienced just before. Yeah, I'm not seeing any place to pick up red seeds, so we might need to go without for the time being. But I will cut down any weeds that we see. Oh, got a parcel here. I'll definitely take that and drop it off. Looking forward to the next Dirk Warhard. Not Dirk Hard. Dirk Warhard. Looking forward to the next installment. Let's post this. And yeah, let's get to growing, because we want to be able to serve customers soon. Oh, I should maybe drop this off first though, because we obviously have to wait for it anyway. Righto, so what are we growing today? Well, first things first, I reckon we just do a few of these. Oh, do we do the regular plants? I suppose we just do hybrids, like small hybrids in the center. And we might just do something like that. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, okay, so I forget, but the regular plants, they don't actually give us anything. They're just more decorative. And we'll do a blue one. We'll do this one right here. Yeah, and then I think we'll start doing combo style hybrids in the outer sort of area. So one green one and then maybe a couple of yellow. And then I sort of want to do one yellow one and a couple of green ones. Like so. And then maybe we do one blue one and a couple of green ones. Yeah, and let's water all of that. Cool, we're discovering all sorts of plants now, which is really cool. Oh, this is empty. I don't suppose I can, you know, mix and match some of these and then get a red seed out of it, or a, sorry, pink seed. Keep calling it red seed. Okay, so things are looking good. Maybe we'll fill this up again. Just trying to see if we haven't, like, grown a specific combination. In threes, that is. So, for these smaller hybrids. Let's see. Simple plants. Yeah, okay, so the field guide also changes to whatever you can actually grow. So I don't even see pink seeds in this one. Perhaps maybe that'll be introduced in the next version of the clearing when we get there. So yeah, we've got fern of 10 yeah, 10 angles. And wispy lily spheres. So I wonder if that one is with blue surrounding it, possibly. So this one needs green, I would say. So let's go in with, well, let's firstly grab all of our seeds though. Won't really be able to get anywhere without them, so. I like the music here. It's a little bit more upbeat, and I feel like it's very conducive to be doing, like, busy work, you know? So let's do a green one. And how much spacing am I giving these? I'm trying my best to make things look a little neater this time around. Green, and I think, sorry, let's consult this again. Green in the center, and I think we need either blue or yellow. So let's go ahead and do that. If we don't like it, we can snip it out, obviously. Oh. Hang on. This is exactly the same thing. I may as well get some seeds out of it. And you know what? I could probably get rid of the one in the middle and just transfer it over. I did see a pot right here, so we grab that. Okay, something in the mail. Might keep that for the next episode, to be honest, because we are a little bit busy this time around. There we go. Alright, so that was obviously the wrong choice. So what we want is green and maybe a couple of yellow. Oh, hang on. No, we've discovered that as well. What am I missing here, then? Oh, yellow. Yellow with a couple of green on the outside. Okay, my bad, my bad. Well, again. We may as well get all the seeds from this. I think that's it. Alright, so can't water that anymore. Snippity snip, and let's do that. What? Hang on. I've already seen this as well. What am I getting wrong here? We're making a lot of seeds, that's for sure. So we'll be able to decorate heaps with all the seeds that we have subsequently obtained. Okay, let's slow down. So we've got yellow, and maybe it's blue that we need. And green with some other stuff on the outside. I'm guessing it's yellow. Because we've done all green, right? Or have we not? Maybe we've not done all green. Hang on. Yeah, maybe that's it. If that's the case, this should be actually moved out this way, because I sort of want all of the ones with the same colors to be like in the middle. So let's give this a go. Yeah, there we go. Something new. Right, and the one with yellow in the center, I think in the previous version of, or previous two versions of the clearing, we may not have actually done this combination before. That's why we haven't really discovered it. Let's try. Yeah, there we go. That's something new. Let's check out the field guide. I think that completes everything. And now for the large hybrids. So I'm sure I have plenty. How should we do it? Let's do large hybrids on the outside, obviously. Just surrounding all of it. That's the plan. But I suppose we've sort of encroached a little bit to the walkway here, so maybe we want to steer clear of that. Okay, so let's do all yellow to begin with. Yeah, I made a bit of a mistake there. I need a pot. Let's put that there. Brilliant. So good. We'll do another one over here, and we'll go all blue maybe this time. So we're gonna have all the fruits. Yeah, brilliant. And we'll do all green this time. So that's where I want the egg. Beautiful. Okay, so we've got all the same colors done. Let's do combinations now. Maybe we'll start with blue, like being in the center. Where do I want it? Maybe I need to space it out a little bit more. Maybe over here. Yeah. So I think that is fine. And we do... Maybe we'll start with yellow. There we go. We'll come back and maybe water it a little bit later. Let me just move this. And again, we'll use this as a an egg. Maybe over here. And we'll surround it with green this time. Okay. Great. Time to focus on the yellow one, so maybe here is fine. Then we'll do blue, and then we'll do green after that. So that looks good to me. Another yellow one. Trying to give it a bit of space. Maybe here. Or maybe here. Okay. And so as not to crowd, like, this area up a little bit, I will do the green combinations out this way, I think. So yeah, let's do the green combinations here. So running out of green seeds, but should be still okay. How much space do we have between stuff? Yeah. Alright, so maybe over here should be okay. And also running out of blue. So Borrow did mention something about those, like, special gourds or whatever that he used to make his tea for us. So I'm kind of curious to see if that's actually going to be a new mechanic that we learn. Probably something that we're going to have to learn in the next episode, to be honest, because I think we're probably going to wrap up, but let's just do one more. Alright, our experimental garden that will give us all of our fruits is now done. So by the time we speak to all of the customers in the area, hopefully we have what we need, or at least are very close to having what we need to complete any tea requests. Who knows, maybe they might not even want any tea. Let's just grab all of our tea balls. Put another one over here as well. And I think we're set. But for now, I think I'm going to bid you guys farewell here. When we return, we'll have a chat with the mysterious bird lady looking person over there. We'll check out the mailbox to see if we can finally have another read of the next installment of Dirk Warhard. And yeah, I mean, just generally maintain the area and see what we can learn more about ourselves. Cheers for watching, guys. Chuck us a like down below if you enjoyed it. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.